5 News is on the way post-quiz.
This is 100%. Our carryover champion back for his 12th game is number 1. What is your name?
Hello, I'm Andrew Jenkins from Epsom in Surrey.
Number 2, what is your name?
I'm Carol Baldwin, I'm from Chigwell in Essex.
Number 3, what is your name?
Hello, my name's Tony and I'm from Wood Green in North London.
You are now completely isolated. In the course of the next 25 minutes, I'll ask 100 general knowledge questions, which you should answer by pressing the appropriate button. At the end of the game, the contestant who has scored the closest to 100% will be today's champion. The competition begins now. Question 1. Who was the star of Home Alone 3? Was it A, Macaulay Culkin, B, Alex D. Ling, or C, Angel D. Light? The answer is B, Alex D. Ling. Question 2. What is the literal meaning of the word epiphany? Is it A, appearance, B, following a star, or C, bearing gifts? The answer is A, appearance. Question 3. Which London street shares its name with a Manchester radio station? A, Aldwych, B, Piccadilly, or C, Cricklewood Broadway? The answer is B, Piccadilly. Question 4. What is the alternative name for the disease tetanus? Is it A, sleeping sickness, B, palsy, or C, lockjaw? The answer is C, lockjaw. Question 5. The millionaire John Paul Getty installed a payphone for the use of his guests. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 6. What was the title of soprano Leslie Garrett's 1997 best-selling album? Was it A, A Soprano Respired, B, A Soprano Inspired, or C, A Soprano Perspired? The answer is B, A Soprano Inspired. Question 7. Where is the inscription, "If you seek his monument, look around you"? A, Trafalgar Square, B, St Paul's Cathedral, or C, John O'Groats? The answer is B, St Paul's Cathedral. Question 8. From which language does the word jugular come? A, Latin, B, Greek, or C, Magyar? It's A, Latin. Question 9. Prince Gregory Potemkin is best remembered as the lover of whom? A, Marie Antoinette, B, Catherine the Great, or C, Queen Anne? The answer is B, Catherine the Great. Question 10. Jeddah is the capital of Saudi Arabia. Is that true or false? It's false. The capital is Riyadh. After 10 questions, the percentage of correct answers given so far is as follows. Carol has 40%, Tony has 40%, Andrew has 100%, and he's in the lead. Question 11. What kind of vessel are the Royal Navy's Trenchant and Triumph? A, frigate, B, submarine, or C, pedalo? The answer is B, submarine. Question 12. In which London borough is the Victoria and Albert Museum? A, Hammersmith and Fulham, B, Westminster, or C, Kensington and Chelsea? The answer is C, Kensington and Chelsea. Question 13. The Juan Fernandez Islands are part of which country? A, Venezuela, B, Ecuador, or C, Chile? The answer is C, Chile. Question 14. Injections of what can be given to prevent chickenpox? A, Zig, B, Zag, or C, Zog? The answer is A, Zig, zoster immune globulin. Question 15. Elephants are vegetarian. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 16. What was the surname of Cosimo the Great, Duke of Milan? A, Medici, B, Sforza, or C, Corleone? The answer is A, Medici. Question 17. Real Betis is a football club from which country? A, Greece, B, Spain, or C, Portugal? The answer is B, Spain. Question 18. In the Bible, who was the youngest son of Jesse? Was it A, David, B, Benjamin, or C, Daniel? The answer is A, David. Question 19. In which of the following South American countries are Quechua and Aymara official languages? A, Peru, B, Venezuela, or C, Colombia? The answer is A, Peru. Question 20. A psaltery was a medieval book containing illustrated religious songs. Is that true or false? It's false. It was a stringed musical instrument. Question 21. Which two sports are represented by the WPBSA? A. Billiards and snooker. B. Badminton and squash. Or C. Bitching and sniping. The answer is A. Billiards and snooker. Question 22. What was Bedloe's Island renamed in 1956? A. Liberty Island. B. Equality Island. Or C. Fraternity Island. The answer is A. Liberty Island. Question 23. In which year did the last Chinese emperor abdicate? A. 1912. B. 1913. Or C. 1914. It was A. 1912. Question 24. From which Stephen Sondheim musical does the song Liaisons come? A. Company. B. Into the Woods. Or C. A Little Night Music. The answer is C. A Little Night Music. Question 25. Artist Canaletto's real surname was Canal. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 26. Which biblical character owned 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen and 500 donkeys? Was it A. Solomon, B. Job, or C. Old MacDonald? The answer is B. Job. Question 27. Who initiated the Bilderberg Conference for International Bankers and Economists? A. Prince Philip, B. Prince Bernhard, or C. Prince Nassim? The answer is B. Prince Bernhard. Question 28. Who was the first Briton to be president of the European Commission? Was it A. Roy Jenkins, B. Neil Kinnock, or C. James Callaghan? It was A. Roy Jenkins. Question 29. The Constantinople Agreement of 1915 was a treaty regarding the division of what? A. Ottoman Empire, B. Africa, or C. Art Treasure of Troy? The answer is A. The Ottoman Empire. Question 30. Saddam Hussein trained as a doctor. Is that true or false? It's false. He trained as a lawyer. After 30 questions, the scores are as follows. Carol has 33%, Tony has 53%, Andrew has 83%. There's no change in the lead. Question 31. Who said, "I'm not a musician, I don't play anything and I don't care to"? A. Davy Jones, B. Boy George, or C. Paul McCartney? The answer is B. Boy George. Question 32. Which character was played by Timothy Spall in Auf Wiedersehen, Pet? Was it A. Bomber, B. Barry, or C. Oz? The answer is B. Barry. Question 33. What is the smallest species of owl? A. Dwarf owl, B. Elf owl, or C. Fairy owl? The answer is B. Elf owl. Question 34. In which country was Al Jolson born? A. Germany, B. Canada, or C. Russia? The answer is C. Russia. Question 35. Some species of frog can be used to test for human pregnancy. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 36. The word proletariat literally means producer of what? A. Wood, B. Offspring, or C. Debts? The answer is B. Offspring. Question 37. Which country was the world's first to elect a female head of state? A. Sri Lanka, B. Iceland, or C. Ireland? The answer is B. Iceland. Question 38. From which language does the word kaftan come? A. Hebrew, B. Turkish, or C. Farsi? It's B. Turkish. Question 39. Which rock star wrote and directed the film Under the Cherry Moon? Was it A. Michael Jackson, B. Madonna, or C. Prince? The answer is C. Prince. Question 40. Shakespeare's play Troilus and Cressida is set in Egypt. Is that true or false? It's false. It's set in Troy. Question 41. What piece of papal memorabilia sold for £26,000 in 1997? A. Skull cap, B. Crozier, or C. False teeth? The answer is A. skull cap. Question 42. In 1989, Smoke on the Water was released as a charity record in aid of which country? A. India, B. Armenia, or C. Ethiopia? The answer is B. Armenia. Question 43. To which religious order do the Poor Clare nuns belong? A. Franciscan, B. Benedictine, or C. Dominican? They're A, Franciscan. Question 44. In which modern country is the birthplace of the writer Joseph Conrad? A, Poland, B, Russia, or C, Ukraine? The answer is C, Ukraine. Question 45. Malcolm and Donald Campbell both set land and water speed world records. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 46. In 1997, which city had Britain's biggest set of Christmas lights? A, Leeds, B, Glasgow, or C, Norwich? The answer is A, Leeds. Question 47. Which character in Cheers was played by John Ratzenberger? A, Sam, B, Cliff, or C, Norm? The answer is B, Cliff. Question 48. Which artist created Andy Capp? A, Norman Pett, B, Reg Smythe, or C, Harold Earnshaw? It was B, Reg Smythe. Question 49. Who was the last Prime Minister of Queen Victoria's reign? A, Gladstone, B, Salisbury, or C, Melbourne? The answer is B, Salisbury. Question 50. The Byzantine Emperor Justinian II was called Rhinometus because his nose was cut off by an enemy. Is that true or false? It's true, and after 50 questions, the scores are as follows. Carol has 44%, Tony has 54%, Andrew has 78%. There's no change in the lead. The game continues after the break.
The phone bar is fast and fun, and it's the easiest way to talk to exciting new people over the phone. You can send messages and get replies instantly from other callers. And now the bar is even bigger. With up to 150 people on the line, you're sure to find someone to interest you. Give it a try now on 0930 222 300. That's 0930 222 300.
Let's aim for the Crispies.
Ready.
Slip them some fun with Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
Pay a visit to the party on your phone. Call House Party now on 0930 20 30 40. You can be whatever you want to be and talk about whatever you like in the party that never stops. It's the roller coaster ride you won't want to get off. So, get in the driving seat and call now on 0930 20 30 40. You never know, it could have a happy ending.
Welcome back to 100%. The scores are as follows. Carol has 44%, Tony has 54%, and our carryover champion Andrew is well in the lead with 78%. From now on, I'll give updates of the scores, but without revealing who has scored what. The game continues with question 51. The artist Roy Lichtenstein's last series of interiors were based on adverts in which publication? A, Yellow Pages, B, House and Garden, or C, Exchange and Mart? The answer is A, Yellow Pages. Question 52. In 1997, who was named as Britain's highest-earning footballer? A, Les Ferdinand, B, Alan Shearer, or C, Ryan Giggs? It was B, Alan Shearer. Question 53. What is the last term day of the year in Scotland? A, Martinmas, B, Michaelmas, or C, Matthewmas? The answer is A, Martinmas. Question 54. Which Canadian Western province is not a prairie province? A, Manitoba, B, Alberta, or C, British Columbia? The answer is C, British Columbia. Question 55. New Zealand's highest mountain is named in honour of Sir Edmund Hillary. Is that true or false? It's false. It's Mount Cook. Question 56. The son of James II was known as what? A, the bootleg baby, B, the warming pan baby, or C, the Johnson's baby? The answer is B, the warming pan baby. Question 57. Miguel Primo de Rivera was the dictator of which country in the 1920s and 30s? A, Spain, B, Portugal, or C, Malta? The answer is A, Spain. Question 58. The churning of the Milky Ocean is a central event in the mythology of which religion? A, Islam, B, Hinduism, or C, Buddhism? The answer is B, Hinduism. Question 59. In which city did the Porteous riots of 1736 take place? A, Bath, B, Manchester, or C, Edinburgh? The answer is C, Edinburgh. Question 60. Joan Collins has appeared in 3 films based on her sister's novels. Is that true or false? It's false, only 2. After 60 questions, the scores are as follows. One of you has 47%, one of you has 57%, one of you has 77%. Question 61. What was the pseudonym of the journalist William Cobbett? A, Harold Hedgehog, B, Peter Porcupine, or C, Spiny Norman? The answer is B, Peter Porcupine. Question 62. In which century was Rugby School founded? A, the 14th, B, the 15th, or C, the 16th? The answer is C, the 16th century. Question 63. The Bismarck Archipelago is part of which country? A, Namibia, B, Germany, or C, Papua New Guinea? The answer is C, Papua New Guinea. Question 64. Who directed the Bruce Willis film Blind Date? Was it A, Tony Scott, B, Blake Edwards, or C, Ivan Reitman? The answer is B, Blake Edwards. Question 65. Other than 2 women at its foundation in 1768, no woman was elected to the Royal Academy until 1936. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 66. Vice President Al Gore claimed that he and his wife were the models for which famous novel? A, The Graduate, B, Love Story, or C, Psycho? The answer is B, Love Story. Question 67. Where was Richard Branson's balloon when it broke loose from its moorings in December 1997? Was it A, Algiers, B, Marrakesh, or C, Tunis? It was B, Marrakesh. Question 68. On the Buddhist Wheel of Life, which bird represents passion? A, eagle, B, peacock, or C, dove? The answer is C, dove. Question 69. What was the name of Garth Brooks' 1997 album? A, 5, B, 6, or C, 7? It was C, 7. Question 70. Rodents have no canine teeth. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 71. According to an article in The Guardian, what was the first word spoken by Jeremy Clarkson's son? A, mummy, B, daddy, or C, Ferrari? It was C, Ferrari. Question 72. In which century was Confucius born? A, the 10th century BC, B, the 6th century BC, or C, the 1st century AD? It was B, the 6th century BC. Question 73. Which country took control of the city of Venice in 1797? A, Austria, B, Turkey, or C, France? The answer is A, Austria. Question 74. Joseph Kay is the central character of which book? A, The Tin Drum, B, The Trial, or C, The Plague? The answer is B, The Trial. Question 75. The highest rank in the Royal Air Force is Air Chief Marshal. Is that true or false? It's false. It's Marshal of the Royal Air Force. Question 76. Which uprising brought Louis Philippe to the throne of France? A, July Days, B, June Days, or C, May Days? The answer is A, July Days. Question 77. Which actress co-starred with James Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life? Was it A, Donna Reed, B, Vera Allen, or C, Margaret Sullivan? The answer is A, Donna Reed. Question 78. The coho is a type of which fish? A, trout, B, tench, or C, salmon? The answer is C, salmon. Question 79. In which country is the University of the Andes? A, Venezuela, B, Chile, or C, Peru? The answer is A, Venezuela. Question 80. The environmental activist Swampy was offered £50,000 to record I Am a Mole and I Live in a Hole. Is that true or false? It's false. He was offered £500,000. After 80 questions, the scores are as follows. One of you has 49%, one of you has 58%, one of you has 71%. The final section of the game begins with question 81. In January 1998, which book won the Whitbread Novel Award? A. Sickness, B. Quarantine, or C. Casualty? The answer is B. Quarantine. Question 82. Who starred in the 1993 film Hard Target? Was it A. Chuck Norris, B. Jean-Claude Van Damme, or C. Steven Seagal? The answer is B. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Question 83. Of which football club was Dr. Josef Venglos manager from 1990 to 1991? A. Birmingham City, B. Preston North End, or C. Aston Villa? The answer is C. Aston Villa. Question 84. Which city was named as the site of the new National Sports Institute? A. Ipswich, B. Sheffield, or C. Bournemouth? The answer is B. Sheffield. Question 85. Both John Donne and Andrew Marvell wrote a poem which begins, "Come live with me and be my love." Is that true or false? It's false. It was John Donne and Christopher Marlowe. Question 86. An exhibition by which amateur artist opened at Sotheby's in January 1998? A. Winston Churchill, B. Joseph Stalin, or C. Adolf Hitler? It was A. Winston Churchill. Question 87. Which industry is represented by the organisation UNIFI? A. Shipping, B. Retailing, or C. Banking? The answer is C. Banking. Question 88. Who stayed in the command module during the Apollo 11 mission? A. Michael Collins, B. John Glenn, or C. Alan Bean? It was A. Michael Collins. Question 89. In which city was the massacre of St. Scholastica's Day in 1355? A. Oxford, B. Cambridge, or C. St. Andrews? The answer is A. Oxford. Question 90. In arithmetic, 8 is not a factor of 600. Is that true or false? It's false. Question 91. What was the subject of the Statute of Anne, a law passed in 1710? A. Copyright, B. Trade unions, or C. Fox hunting? The answer is A. Copyright. Question 92. Which fish is cooked à la sétoise? A. Monkfish, B. Crayfish, or C. Perch? The answer is A. Monkfish. Question 93. Which musical instrument was patented by Sir Charles Wheatstone? A. Harmonica, B. Melodica, or C. Concertina? The answer is C. Concertina. Question 94. The Coromandel Coast is on the east of which Indian state? A. Uttar Pradesh, B. Tamil Nadu, or C. West Bengal? The answer is B. Tamil Nadu. Question 95. In Punch and Judy shows, Judy was originally called Julie. Is that true or false? It's false. She was originally called Joan. Question 96. In 1908, Thomas Hiram Holding wrote the first guide to what activity? A. Birdwatching, B. Camping, or C. Knitting? The answer is B. Camping. Question 97. In which role did Maria Callas make her final operatic appearance in 1965? A. Violetta, B. Norma, or C. Tosca? It was C. Tosca. Question 98. Which American folk hero died with his hammer in his hand? A. John Henry, B. Sam Franklin, or C. Jim Jacob? It was A. John Henry. Question 99. How many stars appear on the flag of Honduras? A. 1, B. 3, or C. 5? The answer is C. 5. And question 100. When Isaiah Berlin was elected to All Souls College, the chief rabbi wrote to congratulate Irving Berlin. Is that true or false? It's true. And at the end of the game, the scores are as follows. One of you has